Welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here as the World Cup continues on this almost hourly basis. We're into the second round of matches in this particular group, Alan.
Should be a good one. Two teams that certainly know how to score goals. Not always brilliant defensively, so maybe we'll get quite a few goals in this one.
Today's main game for you from the World Cup here in Russia. It is Russia, and they will play Egypt. And we pause now for the national anthems. The last host nation to win the World Cup was France 20 years ago. And now Russia look to repeat that.
They've got to go some to do that. And although they're a talented bunch, they're nowhere near good enough for me to go all the way.
A lot of anticipation from the home fans here as to how Russia will play today. Here's their team. Igor Akinfeev plays in goal. Alexander Samadov plays with Yuri Zhirkov, looking to provide width, and it's rounded off the team with these two strikers.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Let's check now on the Egypt team. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise, this formation will not work.
Well, both nations have had a game under their belts now. This is their second match, and off we go. That's an easy interception. The break is definitely on. El Said. Hassan. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. It's very good to put them in front. A real miscue here. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Smolov. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Golovin. Hassan. El Said! No trouble at all for Akinfeev in goal. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Little private game between the two of them. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. A little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside.
Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammate. He did want that pass earlier.
He's cut that out well read. Referee's officiating properly here within the laws of the game, quite entitled to give that as a free kick, although early sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Well, for a free kick, that's at best a sighter, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he shanked it, you know. That was a horrible connection.
Mohamed El Neni. Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Mark.
He's got his shot off now to put them in front. And they've scored. And they've opened the scoring here. He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Mohamed El Neni. Fati. Just a quick reminder to everyone, I was going to mention it earlier, how the tournament has grown. Only 13 countries in 1930, the first staging, 21st staging now here in Russia. 32 teams in a format that we're getting used to now.
Yeah, we are. It's an extravaganza, isn't it? A festival of football. Anybody that loves the beautiful game loves this tournament.
And the goalkeeper has done what... That will be a free kick. Guziaev. That looked very good indeed. Possibly a booking this. It's definitely a yellow in the mind of the referee, definitely.
Well, I think it unquestionably was. I mean, on another day, he might have got a red for that. It was a really dangerous challenge. Well, you can see what the manager thinks here. He believes there's a bit of malice in that tackle.
He's hit the man in the wall with the free kick. And the assistant signals for the throw. Samedov. That is a free kick. Went for goal. Optimistic distance. Nearly found it.
Yeah, it's a good effort. I think the keeper would have had it, though.
El Neni. Salah now. I like the look of this attack. Spot on! Oh! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Restarting at 2-0. Mohamed El Neni. Garba. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Super reflexes from the goalkeeper. Headed down to a teammate. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Yaraki! A goal! Well, he managed to keep it down, put it into the back of the net, and the keeper just couldn't reach it. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Return pass. Did well, stuck out a foot. Cut off the pass. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Kuziaev. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit it.
Mohamed Abul Shafi. Saad. Closing him down. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. Smolov. Superb save.
He shouldn't have had a chance at all with that, but oh, what about those reflexes? Brilliant.
Now here's a chance. Got to keep his nerve here. Not a good challenge by the defender. And here it is. And it's in, off the bar. Well, look at it again. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it, when that happens? Keeper no chance.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. El Said. The pass not completed, really. Salah now. He's coming forward with some danger. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. That's the indication, 4 added minutes. Yuri Zhirkov has given the ball away. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. Can't give it away here, keeps it okay. Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a player, what a performance in that first half, Alan.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Resume for you, first World Cup 1950. He's got his shot off now, put them in front, and they've scored, and they've opened the scoring here. Well, I like the look of this attack. Super reflexes from the goalkeeper. Not a good challenge by the defender. And here it is! It's in, off the bar. ready to go for the second half of this second match for these two countries in this group. They could pose some danger now. Smolov. This could be a chance. The shot's on! Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
Well, you'd only make this change when you know the match is safe, and the centre-back has been absolutely brilliant today, and no wonder he's getting some individual acclaim, which he wouldn't have got if he'd stayed on till the end.
No, and he's my man of the match, and I'm sure he is of the fans as well that are clapping him home here.
Mohamed Abdul Shafi. Hassan taking on the defenders. Shot on! It comes out off the goalkeeper. And here's an opportunity. And here's the shot. No trouble at all for Akinfeev in goal. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. They're still going to... and shoots! He scored!
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Different angle on it here.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. El Said. Moving forward with some danger. He's got his shot off now. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Golovin. Golovin. Now this is an interesting attack. Shots on here. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit it.
Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch. Mohamed Abdul Shafi. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Trezeguet on the ball. He's cut that out well read. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. That's good movement forward here. He might be through. Shot! Brilliantly read by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, all about positioning there, Martin. He's an experienced keeper, and he showed it there.
Trezeguet. On to the attack now. Trezeguet. That's a good block. Looking to take the corner quickly. It's the fullback who has to come off, I think has to come off, because he has looked the weak link in this team.
Yeah, he's had a really poor day, and it's not like him in general. He's much better than that.
Substitution for Russia. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Yuri Zirka. Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Alan Zagro.
And it's taken. Very good distance to the clearance. Corner to come now. Well, he's hit the man guarding the front post. It's a poor corner. Neatly intercepted. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. El Said. El Neni on the move and able to cut out the pass. First touch was poor. Oh, he's through. Here's the shot. Oh, he's way off target. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. The break is definitely on. Oh, it's got to be. Well, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch. I think he's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Saad. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Attacking well here. Good defending. Throw in now. Guziev. It's a defender on top of his game here, and certainly on top of the opposition then. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Guziev. And the defender tidies that up. It's Salah now. Well, he looks as though the game has taken a bit out of him. Well, he's kept the ball after a good first touch. I did think that this would be one of the tightest games. It's a quick break. Everyone, but one very nearly got on the end of it. Well, this guy looks like he's the one the opposition having the most problems with.
Well, you can see from the graphic how busy he's been around that 18-yard box. Really has kept the keeper busy and got some reward too.
Unmarked now, he's lost his marker. Now the shot! Oh, that's embarrassing. What a shame for the lad.
Well, look at the looks, he's getting off his teammates. They thought he was going to score, but he's missed by a distance.
Please give a round of applause for today's...
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking.
18, Yuri Zerka.
In with a chance. There they go. And the goalkeeper's out. And he's got to the ball at the feet of the forward.
Yeah, a lot to do with his good advanced starting position there. He was in a position to close down the space quickly.
Shots on here. Threw everything behind that shot. Frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Well, they're in a good position here. There's the interception. Final whistle. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it's a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, he was certainly the man to watch for the opposition, but they could do nothing to tame him. Got himself a brace to contribute to this win.
Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1950. He's got his shot off now to put them in front. And they've scored. And they've opened the scoring here. Well, I like the look of this attack. Swallow! Not a good challenge by the defender. And here it is! It's in, off the bar. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. He's still going to... and shoots! He scored!